Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, gentlemen, wherever you are on the seas and on this rock. Captain Pizzazz here. I know it's been a long time, gentlemen. I just got a little bored with YouTube, so I just took a break. I'm not dead. The Woo flu didn't get me. All I've been doing is playing with boats and restoring machinery. So we'll give you a little flyover so you know what's going on, get you caught up to speed, and then we'll let you know what's going on with today's little grooviness here, boaty things. We have a fresh, brand new 1940s or 50s vintage Craftsman belt sander that's been refurbished. So I took it all apart, repainted the base. It was looking terrible and rusty. Got the motor tensioner working, added an extra pulley for tension. Let's see, what else did we do? We machined this little block with a screw to hold up this side, because the only thing that holds it in tension or together, fastens it, is this side. So when you pull down on the tension, because the pulley is supposed to be on this side, but it doesn't fit the way it's set up, so I had to move this all over. I made this block. This screws up and just rests against this part of the machine. This locks it on the post. This locks the bolt. So then when you tension the belt to the motor, it doesn't twist it like this. Twist it down, and it lets the bearings ride the way they should ride. So gave her a fresh new coat of Rust-Oleum paint. Metallic. I don't know if you can see the sparkly metallic on there, but I left a few of the things a little old and patinaed, because that's what I like some of the nuts and bolts. But let's kick her on for you before I lose my card, because I only have a 20-minute card in here. I got about 3 minutes left. So nice and quiet now. It's got an 8-inch disc here. I'll give you a twirl whirl. Works perfect. I think I have 60 grit on there right now. Looks really good. It's hard to do this with one hand and holding the camera. It runs quiet over here, and this is like the old school days when you didn't have any pulley guards or anything back in the day. So you just gotta watch your fingers, watch where your sleeves are, all that shit. So she's a quiet runner, solid, back when things were made to last. So alright, so the first thing I did was find some just normal chalk, normal colored chalk, Crayola shit here, and I took out my Starrett dividers and I taped a piece of that chalk to the dividers. As you can see, it's taped, blah blah. So for this one, I decided, well, I'll just go to the edge of this hole that's already here. So I struck a line here. I'll show you how I did that, gentlemen. Alright, so our vertical lines are struck. Those should be even. So that's even there. That's even there. Let me double check that. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll cut on the inside of the line when we cut it out. So the next thing I did, took my dividers and I went 2 inches. Let me see, 2. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. And it's about 2. So we only need to, I struck a line all the way across the top here. I didn't need to do that. I just need a line about 6 inches along here. So there. What that line gives me is the top and the side where I can mark in my arc for cutting that quarter circle in there. So basically all I did was strike a line behind you to match that ugly line that I drew earlier. So now what we have to do is get this point right here at the end of this circle to come down and meet this point at 2 inches, which I have to make a little better line. Stick of wood. This is just some of the same stuff that I used to make the transom with, that we layered, we epoxied together, so we got it, I forget how thick it was, like an inch thick or something, 3/4 thick, something like that. So, take our drill. I have a really small bit in there. Okay. And we'll have this screw we're going to screw in. So, what I have to do is first find the spot under the line that I drew at 6 inches, which is about right there. I already got it marked. So we just take and we drill a hole. Okay, hole drilled. No, that's not the big hole. We're working towards that. So you take this screw, and we'll screw it in. Hopefully it's enough. Looks like it will be. A little crispy crackiness going in there. It doesn't need to, just needs to bite a couple threads. There, solid enough. You want to give you a close-up. So see, we have a screw in here. So I wonder if I can give you on this side so you can see better. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So now what we do is, this edge is our straighter edge. So since we don't have 3 hands, we have to draw with one. Hook that underneath. Give it a little bit of a bend. I might have to do 2 screws to get this to fair line. Oh, that might work. And then I'll strike my line. Let's see. There we go. Can't barely see it, but we got her. Let me try and darken her in. There we go. You guys should be able to see that. And we'll fuzz her in a little bit better. There, we got the top curve. Get the screw out of here because we need it for the other side. So let me show you what I used to get this arc. This is a nice arc for this. I took my 410 microlight container, placed it in the corners here like so. Struck my arc. There we go. Arc struck. If you see, here's our arc struck. Looks beautiful. And there we go. And that's how we get matching lines on each side. And I did sight, excuse the crazy camera work there, I almost dropped you. I did sight from the stern of the boat all the way back, and I looked and I saw that this line that I drew matches nicely with this combing up here that deflects the water. So it kind of has the same arc this way, which is really nice. Alright guys, I think I'm going to be conservative at first, so I just dropped my line down, and then I just stayed pretty much at that level. I should come up from the sole and check that. I just kind of eyeballed it, but same thing on the other side. Just dropped the line down. There's going to be a bulkhead right about where that little line is, right there. But I'm going to cut it there because that's in line. We'll see how it works out. I want to be able to tab in there and do all the things. So, and get it so it's a little stronger where the rigging is. But I need to get in there, check things. Right here, we're hoping on the inside to reinforce it, of course, for the mast pin. So, yeah. I'm going to double check these bottom lines here so they're straight. And I will get back to you, gentlemen. Let's give this new blade a whirl. Gorgeous, darling. Like butter. Okay. We are getting there. Gotta get in a better position. That squeaking you hear is the trailer spring. Okay. Alright, now we have a corded drill motor. Looks like it's going backwards. Backwards. Yeah. We are doing it. Don't know if we'll reach. Might not. Nope. Not enough angle. We can go this way. I've committed to cutting it open, and I should be committed, I think. Right? Go. Now we can come down this way, because I can't get my jigsaw that way. And then we'll just have to finish up with the speedy stitch, or the speedy, I'm thinking of sail making. I said speedy stitch. Alright. Oh, gotta plug it in, dum-dum. Okay. Here's our screw. But what we can do is drill a hole right here and go that way and come into it. So back to the drill motor. Plug it back in. I gotta put my reefer on here so I could just switch from tool to tool. Why is my tool doing that? It's kicking off on an angle. Maybe my blade came loose. Let me try. I'm going to try playing with the screwdriver a second here. Tightening it up. Oh yeah, it had come loose for some reason, I think. Hey, that's better. That might work straighter now. Get in a different position. Can't wait to fix that trailer and get rid of that squeakiness. So we have this little spot here and this little spot here that we have to do with the sonic crafter because our jigsaw won't get into there. free. Free! Okay. So we do this one here first. Ta-da! Let me get the torch and show you around. Here we go. Let me grab one of those flotation devices. Basically just a bottle of air. I'll have to get a rake or something and get the rest. Alright, quick tour guys. My battery's dying and I only have 3 minutes left on the card. So back there's a couple of those flotation devices. Here is all the space. There we go guys. All done. Battery's dying. But I got it down to the floor on both sides. So, and as always, boat love.